Hello. Welcome in everybody. How y'all doing? I am really sorry that we're late. Um Honestly, uh boy, honestly, I am like on my days off very cuz this is like my weekend. Um Sometimes I get into this like weird vibe where I'm like I need to do something. And it's like there's like set stuff that my brain will accept, and it's just like a struggle to get myself to do stuff. I don't know. Part of me almost thinks I'd be better off if I just woke up and immediately streamed like was different. Mood. Yeah, because I almost feel like on the weekends maybe I should like just roll out of bed and immediately stream and kind of like match the time of my night job. And then maybe just have the days where I work mornings be days off, because I have energy after work to work on stuff, but like then it would all be like regular time, like a regular set time. I don't know, just kind of talking, because like I just like I don't know, I struggled getting myself to do stuff if like it is like super out of routine sometimes, even if the routine is even if the like difference in routine is part of the routine, like a weekend. But why? Um, in some quick good news, I did get our modded Minecraft server up. So I am going to try to gather everybody. Like it is finally up and running, and now all I need to do is get everyone to hop on and test it, and make sure everybody's PCs can handle it, and we can start the modded Minecraft SMP. And that can just be, we can start inviting people and stuff. It'll be, and so uh yeah, like I said, I'm really excited that that is basically ready, because once it's tested and like I know that other people can access it properly, um then we can just like open that up to whoever wants to join, uh like of our streaming friends and stuff. And I don't know, I just think that'll be a fun like thing to have as like a backup game for whenever we don't have something in particular we want to do. And it's Spooky Month. And I think it's a great time for us to be like, we're still going strong on Alan Wake, which is a spooky game. But I'm really like, I'm really thinking we need to pick up another big spooky game for Spooky Month. Not sure what it'll be yet, but I'm just saying stuff. Do you know what a skeleton's favorite food is? I don't know. Guess. I don't guess. Why must you fail me so often? I don't know. Ribs, spare ribs. I really love that meme. Have you seen that video? I love that video so much. I don't know if you're just referencing the dad joke or if you were referencing the video, but I love that video. Love the good. Um, but yeah, so good, good source of video. I just noticed something weird. Why do I do like, if I nod, my whole character does like a hip thrust. I wonder if, I hope I didn't set something up wrong. I can nod this way, but nodding that way, I do like a weird hip thing. Weird. Anyway, um, So yeah, today we are going to be finishing Alan Wake American Nightmare. Because we were pretty sure we're pretty much done with that game. So we're gonna finish that, and then I have some fun little side things we can be doing. Or we could start on Control. I'm not sure which one I want us to do yet. And maybe we could go do like the Minecraft server test actually. Like, or maybe, well, I don't know, probably not tonight. I probably shouldn't do it on stream because I was already on it earlier so like I know I can get on it. But anyway, let's get into it. Boink. I really wish that didn't pop up when I did that. Okay. There we go. Wait. There we go. I really should get a default setup so that I move here automatically. Okay. All right. So, for those who Oh, wait. This is different, actually. Wait, no, it isn't. Bird leg cabin. Oh, wait. That's the cabin from Alan Wake 1. We came out of a random other lake. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. We're like a heroic cryptid. Oh, you got like a giant rotary saw. All right. Come on, Mr. Voorhees. There you go. All right. But yeah, when we last left off, so we're in a time loop. I've apparently never stood here long enough for us to catch this. And we are trying to get out of the darkness from the last game. Okay. Wait. That's actually kind of cool. Because they're their stage names were Norse gods, so they're like touched by the actual Norse gods. That's actually kind of sick. That's awesome. Those two were homies. Honestly, like those two and Barry, Alice was barely in the last game, so I don't really have opinions on her, but they were real ones. I love those guys. I all right. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. We've prepped this much that like they haven't even spawned in yet, and we're just like, all right, let's go. Yeah, same cutscene. Third time's the charm. I'll be honest, this is a pretty sick cutscene. Alan Wake was pretty much just like, all right, let's write me an album cover. Siri, play Freebird. Oh, wait, what band is that? I know like the real one is Leonard Skinner, but uh but it was some band I like. Delegated, hello. How are you? But there's a band that everyone kept like doing the whole like play Freebird meme at all their concerts. And they actually went and learned Freebird. And so like they were just like, okay, if I stay here with you, girl. And I just think it's funny that they actually learned Freebird just to just to play that when somebody eventually asked for Freebird again. Would you still remember me? 'Cause I must be traveling on now. I actually really like that song. Uh, I'm doing good. Although, you ever have one of those days where, like, you, like, kind of just, like, you ever have one of those days where you just, like, eat really bad and are tired all day because you don't feel like cooking? You don't feel like cooking, and it's, like, your first weekend in a while, so you just kind of, like, chill and, you know, eat instant food that makes you not feel very good, and then are like, oh, why am I tired? Maybe it's because I ate a toaster strudel and pizza bites, and that's all I've eaten today. And then I didn't leave my house. Probably something in that regard. That's the kind of day Cell had. All right. Doddering sacks of bone. New insult for old people. I mean, yeah, kinda. I don't know. I don't know what doddering means off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. You know, we never actually saved that one girl last time. We never came back to her and, like, purified her of darkness. I wonder if that's gonna affect anything. Hey, yo, don't you talk smack on Barry. Hey, Ruffle. I should probably up the amount of time the chats sit on the screen. You know, I appreciate. I love Barry. Barry believes in me. Truly, Barry is truly a homie. He believe, like I said, he believed in us when no one else, even our wife, didn't believe in us. Probably. Actually, I don't really know what the deal is with her. She could still be believing in us, actually. All right, come on. Nosferatu. Oh, wait, dang. Oh, the light turns them into birds? I thought it just, like... There we go. How you doing, girl? Okay. Okay. You should, go with me. Hey, yo? I Didn't realize Arizona was a cool state. Get it? Actually, I think Arizona is a cool state. Yeah? Alright. Gotta secure the fuse box. Can't believe I'm already out of health, though. Um... Let's see here. Slender, 8 pages. Genuinely, that game still scares me sometimes. Okay. Hmm. He looked at her and smiled, and she... Da, 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 da. Interesting. Alright. Actually, no, that one wasn't really that interesting, honestly. I've heard more interesting things from those manuscripts. We got to secure the fuse box. There we go. Oh, I get it. It's because it was in darkness. So they could go and attack it and mess with it. That's kind of dumb. Alan, you're in light. Heal, please. Or not. Alright. Already took that ammo. Have you seen those, like, videos of, like, the giant semi-trucks in, Japan where they, like, customize them and, like, paint them all, like, anime and sumos and, bright flashing lights and stuff? I always thought those were really cool. I always wondered why they did that. Like, it always just seemed so interesting. Like, it seems like a lot of effort for... You know what I mean? A lot of effort for something that's not... You have a special name, too, and I don't remember what it was. Okay. Alan, that is terrible finger discipline. Look at that. Your finger is on the trigger. You're talking to somebody. That's how you like shoot somebody on accident. Bad job. Oh yeah, sorry. Subtitles. I completely forgot. My bad. Also, I am totally blocking like half of it, so I'm sorry. Okay. Ow. Damn. Doesn't that imply Alan Wake is a murderer, has murdered somebody? Wait. He's really big into all the things that I'm trying to not do. Either that or Alan Wake is like a repressed serial killer. Just like, I must fight the urge to kill at all times. You know what that makes me think of is have you have you heard about the guy who discovered you could like actually like do genetic tests for psychopathy, and how he was he's just like, "Oh, known psychopaths have this genetic marker. You can do a DNA test and check for if you're a psychopath." Which, for the record, is not actually as bad of a thing. It's not like serial killing. It's actually like an empathy. I believe it is an empathy disability, and it's not just like being crazy or something. You can actually be a perfectly fine, good, moral, upstanding person and have psychopathy. But anyways, he figured out you could. The guy who figured out that you can test for it, was like, okay, we're going to use myself as control so that we know who. So we know exactly who is a psychopath to make sure it works. Because I know I'm not a psychopath. He tests positive. He's like, oh, what? You know, he tests some other people. They turn up the correct thing. And he's like, huh. He goes home and talks to his wife. And his wife's like, oh, yeah, you're a total psychopath. He's like, what? And they're just like, yeah, you know, you've had the signs all along. For like the clinical version of that, yeah, you're a psycho. Oh. I don't know how I got onto this subject, but I just remember reading that story, and he was just like, "Huh." Just the whole thing about the guy who discovered how to test for being psychopath is turned out to find out that's how he found out he was one. Is funny. Brought it up to his parents and his family, and he's just like, "Hey, did I always have like did I have traits like this?" And they're like, "Yeah, no, the whole time." I'm just like, "Oh." Didn't even know that he was like that. I don't know, something about that's funny to me. Anyway, um Alan, if you both survive this, you should come by her like a coffee or something. Explore the motel rooms. Um, Feels like when someone gets to adulthood, never knowing they're autistic and finding out that their doctors already assumed they were. You know what? Yeah, I know a lot of people who that happened to, and you know what the funniest part about that, or one of the funnier things about that is a lot of the time they grew up hanging out with other autistic people and not knowing and not connecting that like I have like I'm autistic. I right? And I have multiple friends who hung out with me throughout our entire like childhood and then found out they were autistic later on in life. Never got diagnosed like I did, and just because apparently when you're autistic, you actually are attracted to like spend time around other autistic people because they tend to understand your weirdness with quotes a little bit better. You've never seen like a large person before, Alan? I mean, like, I have seen large, muscular. He's apparently never watched basketball. I mean, never. Alan's always been kind of mean. I don't know why we're acting like that's a new thing. Like, he was kind of a douche in the first game too, but now he's like a douche, but also like I'm the good guy. So we're kind of just like, okay, whatever, Alan. You're the good guy. Okay, there's that. Wait, am I no longer able to open that door anymore? Oh, there we go. I just remember Barry being a bro from the first game. Yeah, so like in the first game, Barry was like super cool and like super supportive and nice to Alan the whole time. And Alan is just a total dick to him the whole time. Like actively making fun of him. And other than the few times where he's like, he is my best friend, where I'm like, okay, this is like just like their dynamic, I guess. Because you know what? People can have dynamics where they like are mean to each other, but with love. But like, I don't know. It felt very just mean spirited with Alan and Barry in the first game sometimes. All right, I want to see if I can find the last of the pages. I assume there's probably one over here at the diner. No? Blair's. They just really are like, yeah, you'll never come back to the diner. Don't worry about it. Because, like, they just never gave me the keys to the diner again. Alright. Bye. Yeah, no, she just, like, got the keys for me, and they're just like, yeah, don't bother. Alright, then. Interesting. I will say, do you want to hear something that I think is I found out that I had ADHD in a funny way. So like I've known that I was autistic or on the autism spectrum for a long time, right? Like I got diagnosed in the 4th grade. Technically with Asperger's syndrome, not autism, but they're the same thing now. Um Yo, actually we have all of the pages for this area now. We can just finish the level now. Um but I discovered I had ADHD, which is related to autism. We're not sure how they are from what I remember. I believe the connection between them is uncertain, but ADHD and autism are connected. But anyways, I found it out because of Markiplier's podcast. Markiplier's podcast, because in Markiplier's podcast, they had an episode where him and where he started talking about trying to get ADHD meds and what they do for him and his issues with ADHD, because Markiplier has ADHD, right? And the whole time, Bob, like his buddy Bob, was like, wait, I have that. I deal with that too. And Bob was discovering he had ADHD. And while I was listening, every time he was just like, I have that, I was like, wait, I also have that. And I got to the end, and then the end of that episode, and I went over to the next one because I was catching up. And Bob was like, so between the episodes, I went and got diagnosed, and I have ADHD. And I'm like, wait, I agreed with him on everything he said about that. And then I called up my mom, and I was like, Mom, did I ever get diagnosed with ADHD? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, how come no one said anything? And she was just like, oh, we put you on medicine once for it, and you acted weird. So we decided to just we dropped it. And I'm like, okay. You say, like, she's like, yeah, in like the 5th grade, when we gave you medicine without telling you what it did or what it was for, you acted weird and said you didn't like how it made you feel. And I'm like, well, you know, maybe if you told me what it was for, we could have tried it when I was more cognizant. So I'm on ADHD meds now. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Just like there was like a whole like back and like, yeah, just we tried one thing, turned out it didn't work, and we just like removed it from the record. Apparently, just like, nope, no ADHD, no ADHD. Just we're just gonna focus on the autism thing. Anyway, but a lot of people realized they had ADHD during that. Oh yeah, I apparently they talked about it in later episodes. Apparently, like a lot of people, like somewhere in like the hundreds of their like viewership, were like, oh, I have ADHD. I went and got diagnosed. Like that was like, if you were on like, I followed their subreddit because sometimes they do like voting things for their on their subreddit. And their subreddit for a while after that was like so many people being like, so yeah, I found out I had ADHD because of because of the podcast. They even talked about it on stream, or not on stream, in their podcast and in one of their later episodes. Apparently Iowa. Apparently good old Allen was. Also, do cactuses actually move like this? Like, I live in a deserty area, so I do see cactuses, but I never see this kind of cactuses. They're always like the barrel cactuses, where they're just like a ball on the ground with spikes on it. What does he mean? Whatever they say? What do they say? Wait. Whatever else he is saying, like, you may talk you may say something like talk crap about Barry, say something like he's like a weirdo, or he's You know, they've called him like a little bit weaselly and cowardly and well, you know, stuff like that. But he was saying like, you know, you can say some negative stuff about Barry, but you can't say he is bad at his job. Is what he was trying to say. He said it in kind of a complicated way though. But yeah, no, like I've actually never seen. I think those are like prickly pear cactuses. I don't know. How many types of cactus are there? I've seen like there's like the tubey one that's kind of like agave, where it's like a bundle of cactuses all coming up out of the ground in like a bunch. Then you have the barrel cactuses that are a big circle on the ground, like just a sphere. And then you have they're like classic, and those are like the saguaro cactus. And then you have the prickly pear, which is like the like flat ball, flat ball, flat ball, flat ball. And then they have the fruit that grows on top that you can eat, right? Did I remember that correctly? I don't know plants. I've never been able to even keep my house plants alive until recently, actually. Hilariously enough, I kind of discovered how to I figured out how to take care of houseplants basically at the same time as I figured out how to take care of fish. 1,750 species. Oh, that's actually a lot. They're basically all in the Americas. I think there's some in the Middle East because camels eat them. You can feed because camels are like immune to cactuses. I'm pretty sure camels are from the Middle East. I don't know much. He will have what he needs. I love the narrator voice so much. Something about him is just very satisfying to listen to every time. I just in the Twilight Zone. Then wait, then how are camels able to eat? Then how are camels able to eat cactuses? Then why? Huh? Yeah, how are camels able to eat cactuses then? Like, why would they grow like super mouths to eat cactuses? I don't know. Maybe there's other spiky plants in the Middle East then? I've never been to the Middle East, so I wouldn't know. Where actually are camels from? Hold on. Maybe I should. This is just becoming educational streams. Cell learns about the desert. Camels. Where are camels from? Camels are from. Um. Oh, Middle East, Africa, and even China. Okay. Cool. So Why can camels eat cactuses? Uh, oh, okay, they eat other thorny plants. And apparently their evolution for that is just so good they can even eat cactuses. Are we sure cactuses can't grow in where cactus from? Wait, where from? Oh, okay. So yeah, no, just America. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Anyway, enough about that. Um, I always thought cactus looked really tasty. Like, if you ever see cactus, like a lot of the time the inside looks like watermelon. I always wanted to like, I always wanted to eat it. Apparently, most cactuses are incredibly poisonous to human beings, though. Like the majority of them. Why didn't you do that? All right. There we go. They worked hard for all that nutritious water, but they don't want anything else to take it from them. I mean, yeah, probably. That makes sense. I think it's funny that cactuses are like hyper evolved to like absorb lots of water, but if you give them a lot of water, they just like dissolve. They like just turn into goo. You know? Are you gonna let me in now? All right, coolant secured. Oh, okay. It's a sedan. I'm an apex predator of plant kind. I can survive in a place most creatures would say is hostile to all life. A little bit too much water. Nothing. Pretty much, yeah. Thus is the life of the cactus. All right, and oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, yeah. They actually like my grocery store sells cactus. Like all of my grocery stores growing up, and I've never seen anyone buy them. I always want to know like I've always wanted to know who buys them and what are they eating them with, because there is a type of cactus, and I'm not talking about like the cactus fruit, like the what are those called? I think it's just prickly pear. And I'm not talking like the prickly pear fruit. Like I'm talking like just like a cactus leaf, like the flat thing the prickly pear fruit grows out of. Like the cactus is like right there. Like a leaf of like one of these. And like I had it explained to me before how you're supposed to eat them, but I've never seen anyone buy them. Even when I worked at like grocery stores when I was younger. And I'm just like, but then I'm like, why does my grocery store stock like a whole section in the produce aisle of this? Somebody has to be buying this cactus, these cactus leaves. They're never on sale either. Because you think, okay, you know, it's a rare vegetable. You know, it's a bit odd. Maybe we you know, you put it on sale, maybe more people will try it and you'll sell more of them, right? Not. I'm gonna check the other side too. Because there was like a whole opposite side of this that we could potentially have had a. Unless I've already missed out on being able to go that way. I did. Oh wait, no, I think we have to return to the car at the end. Yeah, okay. We're fine. We're doing good. But yeah, apparently you have to boil them and then scrape the like leaves off. Or I mean the needles off. Or something like that. I can't even remember. And I've actually seen pickled cactus leaves like that. Like I've seen it in dishes at some places. But like I've never actually seen it like food. It's always like ingredient style. Like, you know what I mean? It's like either the whole leaf or it's like sliced cactus pickles, and you're just like, okay, what does that go on? What do you use cactus pickles for? Do you like put them on a sandwich? Like, is it? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, like I don't know how to eat it correctly, and like with stuff like that, I always try to get like, if I'm gonna try like a new type of food, like I don't want to like eat it wrong and have it be bad, you know? So I would want to like try it at like a restaurant or something first to eat, like have it where it's the way it's normal. So like I'm like, what do I do? Do I eat the pickles by themselves? Do I have to cook them? Because I've had pickles that need to be cooked before. Okay. All right, I shot you with a crossbow, but okay. There we go. Uh, Actually, on speaking on that, something I do find really interesting is mushrooms. Oh, that's just the same one I already picked up. Like mushrooms are like so many people, at least here in the States. Like I love that like the new trend to like basically have mushrooms be like the meat replacement because if you make mushrooms right, they do taste like meat, and it's so interesting. Apparently, mushrooms are apparently like and fungi are actually more closely related to animals than they are to plants. Yet we treat them like a plant, and I think that that is so interesting. Because really, like mushrooms are basically like the ground blight stuff from like the Zerg in StarCraft. Hi Thomas, how's it going? How are you? Actually, do you okay? Do you guys like freaky science stuff? Good. Well, that's wonderful to hear. But yeah, do you guys like freaky science stuff? I have really cool freaky science thing I learned about. Okay, so apparently they decided to put mushrooms in a robot, and through a little bit of stimuli, they have managed to make. Actually, I think if it wasn't even a mushroom, I believe it was a just a fungus of some sort. But hey, Lorano, thank you for the care package. I will do that. But yeah, they figured out that mushrooms or fungi, sorry, apparently function very similarly to brain neurons and can actually be taught how to think somewhat in simplistic ways. So they made a fungus piloted robot spider to make it move around and keep itself in the darkness. So they taught a mushroom how to walk, and it learned very quickly how to do that and pilot a robot by putting electricity places. They didn't think it would work. It was like a whole thing where they didn't actually think it would work. They've even managed to make it pilot a humanoid robot to walk around. Yeah, so theoretically we could probably teach a mushroom colony to think easier than like probably easier than like a lot of other things. And I think that that is insane and crazy and super cool. Imagine like we just plug in the right amount of things to the like super huge mushroom colony and like uh somewhere in like I can't remember. It's somewhere in America. It's over on like the over in like the West Coast somewhere. And it's like the world's largest organism, and it's like a super huge mushroom colony that's like thousands of miles across or hundreds of miles across or whatever. We just like plug something into that and it's just like, hey, what's up? Humans, you can talk to me. Like, how crazy would that be? Show me the champion of light, and I will show you the herald of darkness. Oh, wait. Spiky bat. Come on. Right? Isn't that's super awesome, I think. I will say I don't think the fact that we can turn mushrooms potentially into robots is as cool as the fact that crows might be might be getting smarter and able to talk to us. Because I'm much more hype about the fact that crows might be able to be our friend than like friends than because I think the mushroom one is like scary, and I'm like, why are we doing science? Why are we doing like mad science? It's like we don't watch movies, you know? Just be like, yeah, we taught the cordyceps mushroom to how to think. Why? Why would you do that? That is literally up there on like worst ideas you could ever have. Actually, apparently they use like like the zombie mushroom for some kind of medicine. And I think that's kind of freaky. Can you imagine just being like, all right, so like you just played Last of Us and you're diagnosed like a pill that's like derived from the cordyceps mushroom. We taught this mushroom how to take over a human body. What do you mean this is a bad idea? Yeah, we taught this mushroom how to take over a humanoid body. Sure, it's a robot body, but what could go wrong? It's not like there's mushrooms that can do that with living beings, right? But yeah, I believe it wasn't even a cordyceps mushroom that they taught how to pilot a robot. Because like if it was like, oh, the zombie mushroom can pilot a little robot under if you give it the right kind of controls. Okay, I'm like, sure, that makes sense. You give it the right robot, it controls it like an ant. If you design it for that purpose, sure. But like, I believe it was just like a random different kind of fungus too that they did that with. In the words of Bill Nye, the science guy, science is cool. Have you ever listened to the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme song in Chinese? Where it just sounds like it's telling you to drink a lot. I just find that one really funny. Now I gotta. I really like him. I'm a big fan of Bill Nye the Science Guy. He is like the last one of those like child enter edutainment like people who like is still like around doing stuff. Beer, 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 beer. Yeah. That's so funny. I love it. Beer night is science guy. Okay. Interesting. All right, and the last one is the one we get from defending the telescope, so... Oh my god, why am I, like, terrible aim all of a sudden? Also, where are they getting sickles? That's something else I want to know. Like, I have never seen, like, a hand sickle like that a day in my life here in America. Where are they finding so many? Why is the standard enemy weapon, like, a sickle? Like, a medieval sickle? You know? Like, why do they all have that? Alright, Spooky, what do you got for me this time? Okay. Um, alright. Wait. So is he all the bad stuff they wrote about me coming true because I went to Cauldron Lake? Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So he's not just... All right. What have you done in my life? You know, that's my question still. Is like, what has he done? He hasn't done anything. To my knowledge, he's just like showed up in a random town in Arizona and was just like, I'm ruining your life, Alan. I'm like, what have you done? I killed 3 people you've never met before. Did did anyone else know you did that? Okay. Oh, damn, I didn't know that the good doctor knew that it like rolled that way. Thrown out some like metal music. Apparently she... Oh, hello. Apparently she's cool. I've been seeing that buying Digimon cards, I bet. Sounds about right. All right. I actually have some original run Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon cards. I have original run Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon cards. Hold on. All right. Took care of it. And not because I bought them like while they're all expensive or anything. It's more I just never got rid of them when I was a kid. Oh my god, is she like goth? Yo, like, did she just like, we're gonna get attacked, so I gotta set some tunes up. I think, you know, I didn't like her before with how like monotone she is, but I think she might be cool, guys. All right, come on. Dang it. Lily, hello. How are you? All right. There we go. Oh, are they sickles? Or are they hooks used to move like maybe, but that would be kind of a weird thing to have too. Because butcher shops aren't that common in America either. Dang it. You know, I was saying they were way less aggressive than they were in the last game. All right, come on. There we go. And then all right, all right, there we go. And boop. Also, why would firefighters have those then? There we go. And goodbye to you. Got the lights back on. Hell yeah. We did it. That was really good music, though. You know what? I appreciate that she is at least kind of getting on the same page. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Is Alan not being there mean it'll make it all disappear? You know what? Maybe. Honestly, I'm not entirely convinced that this is not all like the punishment of like Alan being in the loop. You know what I mean? Like this is Alan, like Alan's experience in the loop is him just like fighting zombies forever, basically. Um. Also, her talking about physicists just made me think of Ninja Brian from Game Grumps and Ninja Sex Party. This whole thing is he's like Brian whacked. Said so little, emoted so much. He says a lot if you go with his like if you know outside of the character, because like Brian Wecht talks a bunch. He has his own podcast even that I honestly kind of struggle to listen to, but I still love. Mostly this they have a lot of people on who don't talk about things I find very interesting. But occasionally I do love their podcasts. I'm a big fan of Late and Night with Brian Wecht. I would say I'm a big fan when I do listen. Um, but yeah, if you ever watched his trailer from when he officially joined Game Grumps and not just Ninja Sex Party, and he's just like, "Hi, I'm Brian Wecht. You may also know me as Ninja Brian. I am a physicist." You're just like, he's just like, I have a degree in physics or in astrophysics. I'm a doctor. And everyone's just like, okay, Brian. And he's like, Dr. Brian. Just like being funny about it. I can't remember the whole thing with that. It was funny though. Plays side characters in the music videos, but basically just taking his mask. Yeah, I love that. Like Dr. Ninja Brian. Yeah. My favorite one is my favorite of his like appearances where it's just him without the mask on is in the Danny Don't You Know music video where it's just like and all your friend is here and it's just Brian without the outfit on. Like I didn't find that funny until I knew what Brian looked like without the mask, and that was really that got extra funny to me. Also, I love that like we 100% did not park where we normally park. This time when we went to the drive-in, we parked like back here for some reason. Like we parked over on the opposite side over by like all the power stuff that we had to turn on last time. Oh, hi. Oh no, it's a biker. All right. Uh, Come on, Leatherface. Don't hurt me. I never even saw your movie. There we go. I have the crossbow that will pierce the darkness. All right. Whoa, Leatherface from Mortal Kombat. Yep. You know, I've actually, that's one of the horror movies I've never seen. Uh, I never really, I only do horror movies once a year, and it's for Halloween. On Halloween night, I always try to get, like, some blueberry or, like, candy corn or something fun, and then I will sit down and I will watch me something very, like, Halloweeny, and I will watch me a spooky movie. It just totally let me pick those things up. But hello? But yeah, the horror movie, I could literally tell you every horror movie I've ever watched. There's so few horror movies that I've watched that is not okay. I couldn't list you off all the zombie movies I've seen, but anything else. I did go through a zombie phase when I was a kid. Or not like a kid, like a teenager. Me and my friends were like super into zombies stuff. Like, but then again, I think everyone in that like time frame was. Well, that was like every other game. That was like everybody had zombies. In fact, I think we're still in the aftermath of that like zombie era. What the cat, Brett. It is a very useful gun. They have not offered me any. They like in my first loop, they gave me like the best guns, and they never gave me anything better. Or they just gave me such good guns. I've not been willing to try switching. I'm like, what's a shotgun gonna do when I have a crossbow that one-shots every enemy, but like the boss? Like, why would I bother? Oh, that is a wall, Sal. All right, here we go. We've got the power. We've got the power. All right. That crossbow's got to have been enchanted by the Lady of the Lake or something, right? Like, why can a crossbow just like break like supernatural literary monsters made of darkness? Why does that one shot them? You know, if I remember to use my flashlight while I'm trying to shoot, like, I always forget that it, like, blinds them and they, like, stumble back every time I first hit an enemy with that. Um, Also, I'm shocked at the lack of a, Oh no, I'm not gonna get all of them. I missed a bunch. So lame. I don't think it's possible to get all of them on this map now. Where am I going? Oh. Okay. How about my knife? Yo! Why is it just, like, playing, like, goth albums? Like, I love it. It's like just nothing but goth rock is the soundtrack of this game. Um, um, all right. You, doing okay there, friend? Maybe you should, work on your cardio. Oh. The music was so short. I wanted more of that. I was hoping it would just go for a while. Know that I'm a psycho, psycho, psycho. That took like 6 or 7, like, crossbow bolts to the chest for me to kill that guy. I noticed that headshots mean nothing in this franchise. All right, we need more crossbow bolts. Okay. Hey, yo. Um, Looked up. No, you know that I'm a psycho. They probably wrote it for the game. That's the way a lot of this works. Especially when I found out that the first game had had a bunch of issues with like their permissions expiring. So like they had all these they had all the permissions for all the like copyrighted songs in the first game, but they like all expired, so they had to like remake the game without them. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. The focusing the beam thing in the game isn't just a gameplay mechanic. It actually does stuff. It's actually a power. Okay. So much talking. Yeah? Ah, okay. I get it. Yeah? So why is this the American nightmare? Why do I have a feeling that it like a lot of that is just the actor behind Alan Wake wanting to do more stuff in the next game? I have a feeling like the entire premise of him as a character was that like he was just like I didn't feel like I did enough. And the creator, the developers just being like, "All right, we'll make you talk constantly." How about that? Alan Wake is wearing a flannel. I mean, wait, the American dream is owning a house and two cars in the driveway with like 2.5 children, white pickup fence, white picket fence in the suburbs. That's what the American dream is supposed to be. Or it's being a famous rock star, depending on which era you're in. 2.5 children. Okay. Oh, I can pick up the ones I missed still. Cool. 2.5 children. Yeah, don't you love your half children? They say that that's how many kids that you need to have if you want to have a steady population. Is every family needs 2.5 kids for a steady population or whatever. I feel like I saw that on a TV to accommodate for the people who can't have kids. Yo, crossbow, best weapon in the game. Let's go. All right. Still can't get into the snack booth. Wait, I saw you. Where are you? Right there. All right. Write my own fate. Bright Falls taught me that. I know that indulging my weaknesses, giving in the fear and complacency will only drag me down. Dark Place taught me that. I'm no Zen master. But I've learned to let go of things that I don't need. To balance within, I become my own worst enemy. Librium, and with that, starting off to get where I want. Okay, cool. You really like Raffle, you really like Alan Wake's flannel shirt for some reason. Also, I want to know, like, where did he get the flannel shirt? He wasn't wearing flannel in the last game. Worst enemy sounds lit. I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. I like that band, or I liked that band. I found out that apparently, have you ever wondered what that band was doing now? Apparently they are a country band now. They play nothing but country music now. That is what happened to that band. The smoke alarm is going off and then the cigarette's still burning. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard. Anyway, I really need to actually get singing lessons. I'm probably terrible. The Dan cover. Wait, did, like, do you mean like Dan Avidan from Game Grumps? Still burning. I didn't know he did a cover of that. That's kind of awesome. Please tell me why. Okay. 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 Referencing the light lady from the last game. There's just no more conversation. She's just like done. I don't know why that's so that like that seems ridiculous to me too. Like I don't care enough. I don't want to just stand here listening to it. I like I want to listen to those radio broadcasts, but well, so like supposedly it's because like I like Mr. Scratch was using her and needed her to do stuff. So, and that's how he made her do stuff. Oh, That's actually kind of cute. Yo. All right. We need to find 2 more manuscripts and then we can finish this level. Or 3, sorry. But yeah, I think it's because Old Scratch was like possessing her kind of like Mr. Scratch is like all he's supposed to be like he's a reference to Satan, so I'm pretty sure it makes sense that he's like a corruptor type character. I don't know. I think they just wanted to put a horny girl in the game, if I'm being honest. And I think that's fair. Whatever they want to do, it's their game. All right. There we go. Manuscript. Gone by from the past that I hoped also could be our future. Salvation, a chance to be together with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Oh. Also, wait. Oh. Okay, that's actually kind of a sick way to kill him, actually. With my wife's film about living with that's oh that actually that's also cute. Right now, I saw one more around here. I swear. Okay, so she has more ammo. Nothing back that way because we already went that way. So it's either up here, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. I always thought it'd be cool to go to like film festivals and stuff. I always like I hear about those all the time. Apparently, like I'm not too far away from where like Sundance happens. Like, I mean, I'm a ways away still, but like I I'm close enough I could go to it if I wanted to. And that's like the big film festival everybody's like super big on. I have a cousin who made a movie for it, even. Got it all put into Sundance and everything. Did not win. Still cool though. And here you go, cowboy. Oh. All right, and then we come over here. And then you're destroyed. guess it could be in the parking lot. I don't think we looked that closely in the parking lot, but we already got 2 out of 3. But yeah, I don't know. I always think, oh, I like stuff. I like stuff. All right. But yeah, no, I haven't been to a drive-thru in a while. Like, I think it'd be fun to go to another drive-thru theater. Of course, I'd probably need a car for that. I bet it would be super easy to sneak snacks into a drive-in theater, though. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever wanted to, like, I would assume. Because, you'd have to imagine they would still want to sell you snacks, so they wouldn't let you in if you had, like, you visibly had, like, a pizza or something, right? But, like they could see it. But also, I feel like, at the same time, like, what would they do if you had it, like, under a blanket in the back seat or something? Okay. Interesting. And I'm gonna guess the last one is up here. At the little shack at the edge of the map. I was right. It's right there. When we got them all. All right. All right, cool. Now we just got to destroy the last dark fountain and load everything into the projector, and we are done with this game. And we are on to control. How did I miss from like 2 feet away? All right. Okay. Interesting. So I would assume. What are you assuming? I kept them all. Yes. All right. And okay, we got those destroyed. Okay, we destroy you. Oh, there's one more back there. Okay. Okay, and then... Dang it. Grr. All right. One more time. Gonna go over here, do the thing, do. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Minecraft server. Like, I'm not sure when we like I said, we just got to do a few more testings, and that'll be up. I didn't get Twitch spawn like Sil wanted though. Like Sil really wanted like uh Twitch spawn so that every time somebody followed or subbed, it it would spawn something. But apparently that mod got discontinued. There we go. All right. That's too bad. Yeah, instead I'm setting up crowd control, and I'm going to give her permission to have... We're going to have it set up so that she can do something. Every time someone spawns, but... But yeah, and I am a little bit concerned it'll overwhelm the server. Alice's film. And load it into... Oh. It's not where you load the projector. Where do you load it in? Here? Okay. Oh, there we go. Cool, we turned the fan on too. Huh. He's live action. That's cool. He looks younger in this game than he did last time. Yo, that was actually kind of sick. No more tweed jackets. We're all about the plaid now. Aw. Yeah, this is the ending. I got an achievement for it saying it was. Yeah. Oh wait. 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 So did he like why did that immediately make me like doubt if that actually even happened? All right. I'm not getting copyright and striked or copy striked. That was a good ending. I like that. I honestly feel like I'm not actually going to know what really happened until I get to Alan Wake 2. Also, who wants to check out arcade mode real quick? Because I have no idea what to expect with that. Oh. Oh, okay. Believe in the you that believes in you. You don't have to believe in you don't have to believe in yourself. You believe in me. So believe in the you that I believe in. Believe in the me that believes in you. The object is to survive until sunrise and get the highest possible score. Arcade mode sounds like their version of Mercenaries. I don't know, probably something like that. Okay, flare gun. Probably just a good thing to pick up if I have nothing in that slot yet. Or I can immediately waste it on a random enemy. Sure. All right, then. You know what? I actually I miss the days of our like I barely lived through arcades, but part of me does really wish like whenever you get these like cool like arcade modes, part of me does kind of wish it would have just been like this is Alan Wake the arcade game. You know what I mean? Like if we lived in Japan, if Japan was still like the biggest gaming market, this would be an arcade game, like a proper arcade game. But yeah, no, like I always had a weird fascination, not even a weird. I've always had a healthy fascination with arcade games. You know, I'm a video game nerd. Yeah, what? I actually don't know what Mercenaries is, if I'm being honest. This is just a like a horde mode, basically. But they're not sending like a ton of dudes at once, so it's actually like really not that bad at all. The waves have so much time between them. I'm just like, okay. Revolver. Just a horde mode with a time limit? Oh, that's fair. Because, yeah, I like, I don't know. I'm more familiar with the horde mode as, like, the Gears of War version. SMG? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, SMG. The revolver's fine and all, but SMG. Did you know the SMG stands for so much good? Loved Gears Horde mode. I still love Gears as Horde mode. All right, where you at, dog? All right. Now, if I could get my crossbow back, then I think we'd be cooking. All right. You know, I never really got cemeteries. They always feel like they use up so much space. You know what I mean? Like, at least all the ones I have ever seen, they take up like forever. They're like huge and everywhere. I don't know. Oh. Oh, oh, that was fun. All right. Did I get all the collectibles? Weapons. Is this really counted as the collectible as a collectible? Getting all the weapons, videos. Wait, this is that. This is the old gods of Asgard. Yo, is this like a trailer? Yo, that's actually kind of awesome. This does not sound like the old guys from the last game. And you know what? If you would have told me before I started Alan Wake that heavy metal music would be like heavy metal 80s rock music, like classic metal style, would have been like a centerpiece of like a bunch of stuff in this game. No, this is the song that they wrote after uh Barry, like they had one new song right after Barry became their mascot or their manager. Almost said mascot. So like this is a new song from them. Interesting. All right. Well, anyway, that is cool. I don't want to sit and watch the whole thing. I might just put that on in the background later. uh yeah, I just don't want to watch those. I never really cared about them. Who's Eddie? Eddie. Oh wait. There we go. All right. So that has been Helen Wake American Nightmare. And from here, we can go start Control, which is the third game in the Alan Wake franchise, despite not being an Alan Wake game. So essentially, the Control is like Control is like a government agency that is like in charge of yeah, so it's like a government agency dealing with like anomalies. It's like the SCP organization, right? But if you're familiar with like the SCPs, I don't like them. Honestly, I kind of don't like those stories very much because but I'm not really a big fan of SCP stuff. But oh wait. Come on, Cell. It helps if you tell the game to look for the game. But yeah, so yeah, they're basically like the SCP organization, and they have a canon DLC where they go and deal with Alan Wake. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start on this one, and then after this, it is Alan Wake 2. Um, wait. Abandon the investigations. Wait. Grimlock, welcome in. How are you? Wait, isn't a okay? Give me like 2 seconds. Isn't AWE the Alan Wake experience? If do I thought I didn't have to buy that. I thought I got the version that came with that. I just have to quickly look that up real quick. Uh, Not that well at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry. I do hope that you get feeling better. Hopefully we can help. Wait, what now? I own the game. What do you mean I don't have... Whatever. Okay. Also, we need to turn on subtitles for y'all. And I'm so sorry about that. Uh, Make sure you drink water. I don't know if that actually is, I don't know if migraines are 100% attached to water, but, I I still think it is an important thing to do if you are wanting to get feeling better. Honestly, everyone drink water right now. If you have water, go get water. Or if you don't have water, go get water. It's gonna be like another half a second before I start the game anyway. I gotta make sure I have... Oh. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Alright, we are good to play the game. So the game, they didn't change the interface for the Ultimate Edition. So it is still giving me an ad for the DLC that is included with the base game now. I just had to double check that because I was scared. I'm like, we're playing this almost specifically so that we could get through this game, but specifically we want to get to the Alan Wake experience stuff. But yeah, I really do hope you get feeling better, Grimlock. Okay. Oh wait, I think we're playing as a girl in this one. Ooh. We are? Okay. I kind of love the big brutalist buildings, though. Like, I know a lot of people act like they're spooky, but I think they're kind of cool looking. I don't think I could live in a city where they were all brutalist buildings. Yeah, that's fair. Um, okay. Okay. I am confused. Your boy? Yo, we're a redhead. I really like redheads. I just like, I don't know. I always think they look good. Just, it's very, I know that it's weird to say that about people, maybe. But gotta love a good, gotta love a redhead. Okay. Uh, Objects are not allowed inside the bureau. The smartwatch, a smartphone, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number two pencils, authorized weapons. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. Interesting. No number two pencils, huh? You know what? I actually have seen number one pencils before. Number one and number three pencils. I've never seen, and I've seen pencils that have no numbers at all. I always thought that was like I've seen. I think the type of pencil I always saw the most was the no numbered. Like, all right, is this how you join the bureau? You just like break into their office and look around. Uh, Old removal, HQ livability cost, budget. All right, cool. Paintings of that guy. Yo, it is a bathroom. No? Pissing all by yourself, handsome? Anyway. Um, no worries. I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you I really appreciate it. Interesting. So it's like a big secret government organization and we're like they're like oh oh no. So like I assume that like I know that they're like the SCP organization basically. They're like but they're prohibiting iconic items. I assume it's because like representation of things has power or something. A shark in his, although secure permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. What did he put a shark in? How are you carrying a shark? Wait, what? He brought a shark into the office. You have permission to take him down. He's got a shark! He's got a shark! uh, but yeah, I hope you get feeling better. Um, Hello, as you should all know, the R4, the end of the week, supervisor. Think you're, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Enter the but I hate paperwork. Like, I think the majority of bureaucracy is unnecessary. There's always like a ton of bureaucracy and stuff. Scare this man. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hati. Best representation of a Finnish person in all of gaming. Okay. Wait. I I have a very different impression of Finnish people then. But that is fair. Best representation of a Finnish person in all of gaming. Because, like, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of really cool. Well, I mean, maybe not a bunch. A bunch maybe a bit much. But I've seen some cool Finnish people and stuff. Wait, the what now? Didn't I? Sanitized or Laplanders, not Finnish? Oh, okay. Behind the poster. Interesting. Help you take down a poster? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. You just, like, remove the thumbtacks, right? Or the tape. Courtney Hope. That name seems familiar. Also, the main, like, actor dude who's playing, like, the boss man of, he seems familiar, too. Like, I'm positive I've seen him in something else. I'm not sure what, though. I mean, that's fair. I'll be honest, I don't really know where Lapland is. I am more familiar with Finland than I am with Lapland. But that's because I watched a lot of travel TV. So, like, no, I didn't know that. Don't worry. I followed along with what you said, Mac. No worries. Just Oh, okay. Sure. Did what? Did you guys see that? Right? I came up, touched it. There was a sign behind it that fell behind this. And then when I touched this, it fell over and the sign was gone. But yeah, no, I'm actually, like I said, I used to watch a lot of travel TV. And Finland was one of the cooler episodes because they showed off a lot of, like, sauna stuff and cool food. Actually, like, honestly, a lot of the Europe ones were just super cool to me. A lot of any of the episodes where they went to somewhere other than America and Canada was really cool. But Alaska was also cool, actually. I think it'd be cool to go to Alaska. Is the game glitching or is it on purpose? Hard to say with this game. Fair. Redrafting any public-facing material. AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words to phrase in service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Okay. Why isn't Alaska okay? What? That's actually, I'm kind of spooked a little bit that I said Alaska and then it immediately was like, do not mention Alaska. And that, you know? But yeah, no, Alaska was like the only place on all my travel shows that I watched in America. Well, Alaska and Hawaii, where I was like, ooh, this is cool and interesting. Because basically everywhere else is just like, oh yeah, that's America. They just have like a folding table in here. Was it just plywood on like a tiny cabinet and an end table? Wow, this is like the worst desk I've ever seen. Look at that. Just totally trash this office. I want answers, damn it. Tell me what you've been up to. What have you been doing? The intern office space? Yeah. So we couldn't afford a desk. We're a giant government agent. You know what? Actually, it fits for a government agency, actually. Like, we're a major government agency, hiding the secrets from the entire population about all these mysterious happenings. Here's your desk. Sheet of plywood on a box. Like, I'll show you, coffee. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. Why is everything so, like, knockoverable? You're shockingly underfunded. Hard to get it when most of your bosses don't think the things you study are real. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. We are... Honestly, they kind of did that in Hell of a Boss, if you think about it. Because the government agency that, like, does research on demons is, like... They even talk about how, like, they have no budget because the government doesn't believe in demons. So they just, like... They're just there for, like, the sake of it, I guess. All right. Well, anyway, I'm thoroughly trashed the office, and we've gotten very turned around. Oh, okay. This is my life now. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day and the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. French. All right. No, my skirt. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, he dead. Hold on, we gotta get our skirt on. There we go. Wait. What is happening? Okay. I think that's Alan Wake. I think that's Alan Wake. I think that is the actor behind Alan Wake in like an old scientist disguise. Or he got old. One of the two. But he doesn't look like how he does in Alan Wake 2, so I assume it's the first one. Yo, geometry. Bubblegum Polaroid. Service weapon. Thank God I put subtitles on. I would not have gathered any of that. Oh. Board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Okay. Oh, okay. We're like a superhero. The gun. The service weapon. Very thankful for the sub. Wait, did it say a commercial was playing or something? That didn't pop up on my end. Oh. Like, oh, I get it. I get it. Sorry. Twitch. There's mixed lingo here going on. It's like subs or dubs or subscribe to PewDiePie. You know, it's technically that's not even the right kind of sub either. But you know what I mean. Okay. Alrighty. Shooty shooty. Got a looty. You wield the gun, or we wield the gun. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director. Hi. Okay. The pyramid. What is happening? Yo, my skirt's still like right here. Yeah. Now you have to be dressed for success. And, you know, why is she even here? Um, I have no idea what is happening. What can't we let happen? Am I a ghost? Is there a ghost? Oh, all right then. Cool. My skirt got ruined for nothing. Hold on, skirt. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, those guys tidied up the office. Who said you could do that? I'm trying to make a point to HR that we need better desks. You can't be making them out of plywood. It's unprofessional. Desk is best skirt. Right? For sure. All right. I guess we already got everything here, so it's to the elevator. Oh, no, this is a new area. All right. Oh, has she just always been able to, like, send, like, force pushes out? Fashionable, easy to put on, simple to take off. It's the perfect skirt. AWE, update on mold eradication efforts. Found and vetted. Cool, we can get coffee again. Wait. That is 100% Alan Wake's voice actor. You must really love Star Wars. Object's form is variable. When bound, this object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of object. Oldest house. Hypothesis. Mjolnir. All weapons that blink of their wielders. Okay. Yeah, how long has she been able to do that? Also, we're like the chosen one now. All right. Cool. Stuff is happening. Wait. That's me. Why is there a painting of me in there? I have no idea what's happening in this game. I read the subtitles even when I was talking over like the cutscenes. Also, hi Wayward, how are you? So busy admiring a picture of yourself you got shot? I mean, like in the premise of the game, oh, there's another picture of me. I didn't even notice that the first time. Why is there already? Okay, like I get that I'm probably gonna end up being the director of the department. But like I'm confused. All right. Are you just murdering helpless people suspended in the air? I kind of was assuming that they're gonna turn into the zombies that are shooting at me. Hello? All right. And killed you guys. Deal with all your little bluey balls. The shelter. I have no idea why the hell I've come into these rooms. Do 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 do. Oh, weren't they the previous director? Did the pictures? That's kind of what I'm thinking, but that seems really interesting. Energy boost. When am I picking up some of these things? I don't know. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. He's turning 46. Did I inherit his wife too? Like, if I just like taken his role in the world and now this girl has a 46-year-old wife and I have to go attend her like birthday later? If so, score. Out here hag maxing. Isn't that the like the trendy? What a sentence. Did I inherit his wife too? I mean, I don't know, some weird mystical stuff's afoot here. I inherited a man's job, so Marshall, we checked out the wasn't anything, just like the house fire before that. Sort fake AWEs from the real things. All right. Unrefined reading. Okay. Don't know what that means, but okay. I. All right. Stuff do be happening, and it do. Central executive. I mean, people get promoted all the time, so it usually doesn't come with a free spouse. I mean, it also usually doesn't automatically update all the portraits in the building that I'm currently, like, breaking into. Also, usually it doesn't go to the person breaking into the building. How to handle unscheduled visitors from entering the lobby. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. Da-da-da. They do not leave, then ask them questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? Sufficiently harmless. Explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem, escort them to private room. Uh, Psychological. No such thing as too suspicious. All right. Cool. All right. Also, like they've never even tried to explain the force shockwaves I'm throwing out either. They explained a gun I picked up more. Why my gun has infinite ammo. Okay, I can turn the green light on that radio. Uh, Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered event materials. Jung's archetypes we recognize certain formed by our own, popularized by our media, officially in popular culture using our anthology. Um, Interesting. Interesting. So it's literally like it's like all tulpas or whatever. Like if enough people believe in the thing, it's just real. Hey, I got another skirt. Let's go. You know what? They really love their dramatic lighting in this building. No, my skirt. Can you imagine if like your job actually did come with like a whole family and stuff? Like, oh yeah, so yeah, all right, Carl, you're getting promoted to vice president of the company. Yo, oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Of course, our vice president has a wife and kids, so you're gonna need to divorce your wife, and uh, you're gonna have to go get remarried to Terry's wife and adopt his children. Resident Resident Evil. How's it going, Cell? We are playing a very confusing game. I don't know how to feel about this game. I don't really like... I don't know. Something about this game. I don't know how to feel about this so far. So if you don't like your spouse, just get a demotion. Like, Alan Wake was surprisingly straightforward. Like, the first one was easy to follow. Alan Wake American Nightmare wasn't, but I don't even know if Alan Wake American Nightmare is still canon. Like, it genuinely felt like almost like they uncanonized the part of the first game in that game. And they, like, almost like in lore, too. They were like, yeah, it's just whatever Alan felt like writing. Or whatever. It's weird. All right. Interesting. Stuff be happening, and it do. Okay. Wait. So yeah, I am the new director already. She just canonically didn't notice all the paintings of her changing. Okay. Okay. Also, everybody seems very acted, like facial modeled. They're kind of interesting, honestly. Huh. Okay. I don't even know who you are. Okay. Oh, so we didn't have to kill the people at all. Okay. Did this actually win Game of the Year? Is the voice in my head my brother Dylan? In which case, this is just Beyond Two Souls again. Um, the game, yes. Win in other retailers. Oh, okay. Interesting. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Thanks, Ghost Diamonds. And be better. Magic hands. Healing hands. Healing hands. Like Dead by Daylight. Nope. I just vaporized her. All right, then. Let's cook, Jesse. Oh, Sekiro beat it? Oh, that makes sense. Everybody loves Sekiro. All right, okay. Interesting. Everyone except Cell. Yeah, I know. You weren't really a fan of that. There. Why are you trusting her so much? Huh. Interesting. Okay. 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 Interesting. Hmm. I I think I might actually call it for the day. I'm actually getting kind of tired, and we did hit 3 hours. But this is interesting. I'll we'll play a little bit more again, some like either tomorrow or real soon. Part of this world. I want to be where the agents are. I want to be I want to be fighting zombies. Going around with my what do they call it again? Gun. Something to shoot. Something to fight. Something to stay up playing all night. Never fails send sell ends right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Wayward. Okay. How about this? What time? What time will you be free tomorrow? I will make sure I'm live. Like all day tomorrow, later at night. I'll make sure you'll get a couple hours out of me then. I do feel bad. All right. Um. Okay. 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 Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go through the rest of these real quick. Um, and then we are going to probably rate out. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So wait, how does I'm wondering how this connects to Alan Wake then. Interesting. All right. I will probably not remember that for next time, but all right. Oh, and it's saving in the corner. Perfect. All right. So we are gonna find ourselves somebody to raid. Stella is tired. So we gonna wrap up real quick, and I'm gonna call it a night. And we will actually start early when I'm actually supposed to start stream tomorrow. Maybe even just like stream all day. I technically don't have anything to do. So like I don't have any actual like plans for tomorrow. Other than I am going to make a pot roast. But that's gonna be in like a crock pot all day, so not exactly the most like attention needing things. So yeah, this is like this is kind of just how I am now that I've been working mornings. Is it's just like I'm like always like I've been like not mornings, sorry. I've been working mornings and nights like interchangeably. So now so instead it's like all of my day is just front loaded into the morning. You know? So it's just like, I get tired early and because I've been waking up early and it's like, bleh, you know? But anyways, we will be live again tomorrow. Who do I want to raid? Um, you know what? Let's raid them. I think they're cool. All right. All right. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a sell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. Join the Discord. Follow me on social media. Check out the merch, which will be changing soon. And support me on Patreon if you do not want to have stuff with the with Twitch or whatever. If you want to support me that way. Honestly, that's probably a better way to say that anyway. But anyway, thank you all so much. Like I said, tomorrow I don't really have anything in my personal life going on that would stop me from streaming. So I think I will try to actually start streaming early, and we'll make like a day of streaming because I got all of my homework done. And by homework, I mean I finished the Minecraft server. So aside from testing that, potentially, I don't have anything for tomorrow to work on. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And we'll do a lot more stuff tomorrow, and it'll be way less today was kind of weird, so it'll be way more good. All right, bye everybody. Good night.